Hi guys, I love doing these TBR videos now. They're very exciting for me. By the way, I read my entire TBR from last month, like the whole thing. The entire TBR, which is crazy because I thought I hated TBRs, but I realized I love them. So I'm gonna do it again. If you want to see my thoughts on the picks that I read, my TBR picks for May, you can watch that in my May wrap up if you're interested. So today I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna do TBR prompts again, but because I thought that was really fun. Like I've been just like picking them out, but I wanted to do like kind of mix it up with the prompts, and I found this like wheel of TBR prompts. I just kind of looked up wheel of TBR prompts, and it has like a million. Like if you can see that, like there are so many prompts, and I guess we'll see how that works out. But I'm gonna try it and see how it goes, and if I like this, I'll do it every month because there's just so many to choose from. So let's just get started. So the first prompt I got was Friendship Circle, which I love that trope. So I'm gonna see if I can try and find a book that matches it, but I'll try. Also, I should have said this at first, but I'm picking out 5 books because then I have my book club book of the month for my 6th one, which is Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. I haven't read When in Rome, but I don't think I have to, but I will read it. I have the book. I just think I'm gonna read it out of publishing order, but I'm gonna read this book, and I'm gonna get a book of the month this month. I think I'm gonna get a book. For my book of the month, I'm gonna get She Started It by Sean Gilbert. I don't know how to say the name. It looks good. It's a thriller about like a bunch of mean girls, and it's like a remote tropical island, which sounds good. I usually do my book of the months like thriller. I usually pick the thriller one just because all the romance ones that they put up I usually have already read, and the rest are usually like literary fiction, and that's not usually my genre. Like I enjoy it like occasionally, but like I don't need to read one every month. Anyway, back to the actual TBR. The one for the Friendship Circle, this is gonna surprise absolutely no one, but it's Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. I just want to be done with the series. That's all I want. I want to be done with it so bad. Like I know I said that I'm like sad it's gonna be ending, but it's also at the end of this, like I can finally breathe for a minute without being so stressed out about these books until the next one comes out. I mean, I really do love Daisy though, so I'm hoping I'll like this. I'm really gonna like it, which I'm sure I will. I just need to be done with these books, and I need to be able to chill for a minute. But also, like it fits into the Friendship Circle. Like it's a huge friend group, a dysfunctional one, but still a friend group. This is the one I'm gonna pick for that. Let's spin again. Author you hate. Well, all right. I don't usually get books from an author I hate. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I might have to skip this one because I don't know if I have a book by an author I hate. Actually, I stand so corrected. I do have a few books by authors I hate. I actually had a few to pick from for this, but the one I ended up going with was Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. I hated Normal People. On my Goodreads, I don't know why it's 3 stars. I feel like I should down it to like 2 or 1 because I wanted to like it so bad. I think that's why I rated it 3 stars, because I was like, I want to like be a part of the group that loves this book, but I'm just not. I hated it. I don't like the no quotes thing. I think I really struggle with like relationships that are just so dysfunctional, which is crazy because I like Magnolia Parks, but she doesn't like, I don't know what those books are an anomaly for me because I love them, but they're everything I hate. But I guess I'll read this month. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Get it off my shelves at least. Also, it's like one of Taylor Swift's favorite books, so maybe I'll like it. I trust her. I don't know. New spin. Animal on the cover. I can do that. That one's way better. Okay, for the animal on the cover, I am doing Pretend You're Mine by Lucy Score. It's a little bird. That counts. I'm gonna make it count. That's definitely an animal. Honestly, I'm sorry. Also, again, the no synopsis in these TBR videos of like what these books are about, because I don't know with really most of them. I buy off the vibes, and I love Lucy Score so much. I love her so much, so I have very high hopes for this book. I'm trying to get, she has such a big like backlog of books. Like I didn't realize like when I first started reading these books like how many books she has, like all of these listed are all the books she's written. So I'm trying to get through, like my goal is to get through all of them, but yeah, so this is just me chipping away at it. Next prompt, ugly cover. I have that. I have a lot of ugly covers. Okay, I picked one. I think I'm very excited about it, despite its ugly cover, is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I've heard nothing but great things about this, guys. Like, nothing but fabulous things about these books. They're so hyped up. And I get nervous about reading hyped up books, and also, this book is so long. It's a romance, and it's long. And look how tiny that print is. That is small print. And the cover is very ugly. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if the book is good, but like, it's not a great cover. But I'm very excited to read it. I've heard amazing things. I don't really know what it's about. But if I'm recommended a book, I'm probably gonna buy it. So I'm very excited about this. I'm actually, like, for a bad prompt, that was a good outcome. Also, JK, last month I did 6 prompts, so I'm gonna do that again. I don't know why I thought it was 5. I'm gonna do 6. Oh no, I only did 5 because I had a happy place. Enemies to lovers. Yes. Thank you. Ending on a very high note. So I'm gonna go find one. I have a lot of them, so take a minute. Okay, I picked one. I had a lot of options. Also, actually, that's a lie. I thought I had so many more, but I don't. And I think it's just because, like, when I think I was being picky with what I considered enemies to lovers. Like, I picked one where I was like, okay, these are definitely enemies, because enemies to lovers gets thrown out a lot when it's just usually kind of like dislike to lovers or like slight annoyance to lovers. But this one, I'm pretty sure after reading the back. Yeah, so this was harder than I thought it was going to be, but I'm still very happy about the prompt. And I picked The King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. It's the only reason I think it's enemies to lovers is because this girl is marrying the vampire king, but she's marrying him to like end a years-long war and protect the people of her kingdom, and her goal is to kill him. So that sounds a lot like enemies to me. I feel like that's an enemy if I've heard one, trying to kill him. So yeah, I'm very excited, especially to throw fantasy. This is like a vampire book, so it's like a little bit fantasy in there. Yeah, I don't really have any fantasy books except this one this month. Okay, in conclusion, these are the books I will be reading in the month of June. Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Pretend You're Mine by Lucy Score. Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. And Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. And She Started It by Sean Gilbert. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm actually so happy now that I picked a thriller for my book of the month, because I have no thrillers anywhere in here. So I'm very excited. This was so fun. I think I'm gonna do the wheel of prompts every time. Technically they're not my prompts, but they're still prompts. I am very excited now. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I can't wait for next month to do it again. I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos. Let me know if there's any other like prompts or like ways you want me to pick up my TBR, because I'm so open to it. I just like literally the only idea I have right now is the wheel of TBR, which it worked, but like I'm always open to new things, so let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. I definitely have a reading vlog planned for this month where I will be reading these where I'm sure one of these books will be featured. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys soon. Bye!